I'm Pam Parker, and you're watching PATV.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike Peters.
And I'm Rebecca Farina.
And you're watching LIE.
Coming up, we'll take a look at what's coming up on PATV this week.
We're going to take a look at last week's hashtags.
We'll have more kitchen tips with Antoinette.
And Dr. Passes is back in our studio with a brand new show. All that and more on LIE.
Oh, here it comes. Oh.
Incoming. I
think we know what this is.
It's our new hashtag of the week.
It's our new hashtag of the week. But before we talk about this week's hashtag of the week, let's look at some pictures from last week's hashtag of the week.
Which was?
It was parking like a boss.
Parking like a boss.
Let's see. Ooh.
Oh, that's a great one. I love this one. This guy clearly knows how to park like a boss. Big pickup truck out there in the desert. You know, it seems
that's
like
how it's done.
Yeah, it's as good a spot as any, right?
That's it.
What else we got? So this looks familiar, right?
I've seen this a few times.
Something
yeah.
we do that here in our parking lot all the time. We take up 2 spots. It's a nice little bicycle. I don't know, running into a convenience store. You know what I mean?
Those spots are so tight.
Yeah, it's so tight. You can really get it's more of a compact, right? Compact spot.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah, of course.
Of course.
You know.
Be careful backing out.
Yeah.
That van is careful backing out.
Running some errands for the day. So those were some great picks. Thanks for sending those in. Keep using our hashtag. So what's this week's hashtag?
This week is something I think you'll like very much. Hashtag furry faces.
Faces.
If you're an animal lover like me, you're gonna love this picture of our intern Michaela's dog. He's an adorable little pug. Look at the little face.
Very cute, very cute. So we want to see all the furry faces that you encounter throughout your day, and you can do that by using the hashtag furryfaces. If you want, you can direct message them to our Instagram account, brand new Instagram account. It's LIE on PATV, LIE _ on PATV. Use the hashtag furryfaces, and we'll probably show them on the air next week.
Yeah, I want to see your pets, please.
Yeah, we want to see them. So now, let's take a look at some local events that are coming up on Long Island.
With spring just around the corner, Long Island has a lot to offer in terms of entertainment. Let's take a look at what local events are coming up near you. To all the parents and kids watching, keep an eye out for these upcoming family-friendly events. Hofstra University is offering a free program in which families can come and explore the art covering Hofstra's campus, look at world art with the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Global Explorer Family Backpack, and create their own masterpieces based on what they see. The events are available several times during the summer from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Please see www.hofstra.edu/community/museum/index for the date. Stony Brook will also feature the 2016 Minority and Women-Owned Business Enterprises Expo on June 28th. This event will give MWBEs the chance to meet New York State agencies, expand resources, and more to maximize their opportunities. If you meet the criteria, consider attending to better your business. Some big-name artists will be performing at Jones Beach this summer. Pop icon Janet Jackson will be making a special appearance this summer. Miss Jackson will be at Jones Beach on June 25th, so don't miss your chance to be a part of this great musical experience. Jones Beach will also feature bands Weezer and Panic at the Disco on June 30th. This is another rare opportunity to see 2 great bands side by side, so if nothing else has appealed to your taste so far, this may just be the concert for you. And if you've got any particular interests, there are many events on the island where you can meet people with similar tastes. Every Friday night of May, there will be a car show in the Belmore train station parking lot. This is a great chance for all the car lovers out there to check out all sorts of vehicles, both old and new, so don't forget to drop by. If you're a dog person, check out the All Breed Dog Show coming up this May. From May 20th to May 21st, the Planting Field Arboretum Historic State Park will host this event daily, beginning at 9 a.m. If you're a comic book fanatic or love a particular book, film, or TV series, the 4th annual Eternal Con is a chance for you to meet other fans, cosplayers, and even some celebrities. Eternal Con is Long Island's biggest comic convention and will be held at the Cradle of Aviation Museum from June 10th to June 12th. Start preparing your cosplay and get ready to meet some equally passionate fans. The Cradle of Aviation Museum will also hold the 2016 Technology Island Job Fair on Monday, June 20th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For anyone seeking a job in the technological field, it's time to touch up your resume and dress to impress for the chance to land your dream job. And finally, for all you film buffs, the Long Island International Film Expo will be held from July 13th through the 21st at Belmore Movies. This event will be hosted by the Long Island TV and Film Foundation and the Nassau County Film Commission and will feature anywhere from 50 to 150 independent films. Submissions for films are now closed, but if you're interested in attending, grab your popcorn and come enjoy independent films from all over the world. And that's all we've got for now on upcoming events. Stay tuned for what's to come on LIE. Let's take a look at what's coming up this week on PATV. This weekend, be sure to catch a rebroadcast of PATV's celebration of World Art Day. During this 4-hour celebration, we take in a few live performances from our studio, as well as speak with directors from local artistic organizations on Long Island. Don't miss it Saturday the 7th at 1:30 p.m. And don't forget to tune in to classic movies at noon and midnight every weekend. This week, check out His Girl Friday with Cary Grant and Rosalind Russell. Watch as a newspaper editor uses every trick up his sleeve to keep his ex-wife from remarrying. Tuesday at 3 p.m., you can see the Shelter Rock Forum from Universalist Congregation at Shelter Rock. This week's forum is on the book Objective Troy and the Rise of the Use of Drones in America. Every Wednesday at 5 p.m., be sure to catch our signature program, The Playwrights Project. This week, we're showing Scenes Like Old Times. A man must convince his dramatic wife to sign divorce papers so he can marry someone new. Thursday at 2:30 p.m., check out the Purim celebration from the Lake Success Jewish Center. It is a joyous celebration with reciting of traditional music and readings. Friday at 5 p.m., make sure you catch the rebroadcast of Mava Shoma. Host Yafa Soleimani has the latest information and all the hottest Persian music videos for all to enjoy. And as always, all of our original programming will stream on the web so you can take PATV anywhere. Just log in to patv.org/livestream. Oh, and thanks for watching.
Mike, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I get so wrapped up with these weekly productions that I have no time to make myself food at home.
That's
so
quite a lunch.
I'm a growing boy. I'm a growing boy.
That's true.
So I have to make my food here, whenever I can.
Well, actually, I have some tips for you because my mom loves to cook. She has her segment, Kitchen Tips with Antoinette.
I love Antoinette's cooking tips.
And this week, she has a very special guest with her to help you prepare your food for the week. Check it out.
Well, we're not far apart. We didn't have any fights. No fights today. Maybe yesterday we did, but not today. Oh, the other potatoes. Hi, my name is Antoinette, and today I have a big surprise. My sister is here visiting with me, and I would like to share with my audience a cooking tip that I learned from her. Oh. She's really wonderful in the kitchen. Her name is Marie. Say hello to the audience.
Hi,
Marie.
everybody.
And my name is Antoinette. And together we are Marie Antoinette. We like to call this a segment, Prepare Now and Cook Later. When during the week you don't have time to prepare food, you prepare it when you bring the chopped meat or the cutlets home from the store. You prepare it, you get a tray, you line it with plastic wrap. Make sure you put plastic wrap between each layer.
Last minute, do you know what to cook?
So take the burger from the freezer, and in 20 minutes they'll be ready, and you enjoy the dinner. I would like to hear, what's your favorite dish? My favorite dish to make a fast, pasta aglio e olio, and we enjoy. I love pasta. I like to make it with the different types of vegetables. You could add so many different wonderful ingredients to pasta, even though it's just pasta, but you could really dress it up with many wonderful tastes. So, goodbye.
God bless you
Until
all.
next time.
Bye.
And what are you cooking for dinner tonight?
Not tonight. I have cabbage with the beans.
Oh, you have cabbage with beans? Oh, that sounds delicious. And I could think of a delicious pancake. Chocolate chips.
It's not my cup of coffee.
No, it's not your cup. No, it's not your cup of tea.
Welcome back to LIE. And Rebecca, why are we called LIE?
Because it stands for Long Island Entertainment. You may not have known that. And what else does that remind you of?
Well, the LIE, the Long Island Expressway, it's right outside our studio door. And the Long Island Expressway runs all the way from here, all the way down Long Island, and it ends up in the North Fork. And the North Fork has all these great places to see and visit. And we're lucky enough to have a producer in here, Dr. Harvey Passis, who had a guest on his show recently that told us all about the North Fork. So let's take a look.
Take a look.
I enjoy learning about other people's achievements. How did they do it? How can you do it? So for the next 30 minutes, sit back and relax while you and I explore these very special wonders that make people successful and interesting. Welcome to my world, and Dr. Passis presents. How would you like to go on a vacation to a faraway place and feel that you're in another world and yet be at home?
I decided to start off at the East End Mushroom Company near my home in Cutchogue and work my way west, stopping at some of my favorite places, ending up in Riverhead at the Mustache Brewing Company. The East End Mushroom Company is one of the newest additions to the North Fork. They just celebrated their one-year anniversary a few days ago, and they grow their mushrooms on premise and distribute them commercially as well as to the public. This is the grow house. Those are shiitake mushrooms. They also grow maitake, as well as yellow oyster mushrooms. One of the more exotic varieties of mushrooms they grow is the blue oyster mushrooms. You can purchase them dehydrated, which means you'll always have some on hand. Or if you wish, you can buy them by the quart. They continue to add different varieties of mushrooms to their selection, almost weekly. And just past Cutchogue is the hamlet of Mattituck. The craft brew movement has established its roots on the North Fork. This is a new giant hop farm. Like grapes were almost 40 years ago, hops have become the newest plant harvest on the North Fork.
Oh, this is good. This is very good, very good.
And finally, we have our own homemade spinach pie, but it's a large piece. So what I have for you today are these tiny spinach rolls, which are kind of like a smaller tapas size version of our spinach pie.
I love tapas. So let me try one of these, and guess what I want to do? This needs a glass of red wine.
Red.
Now, let's listen quietly, and you'll hear this sound. You hear that? That was the crack of quality of a Long Island wine. You like that?
Yeah, well, look, we're starting to see that many of the wineries are switching to cork as opposed to to bottle as opposed to corkscrew. That's what I'm. Yeah, it's the other way around.
Right.
They
Screw
find
cap.
the screw cap, which supposedly what it does is it doesn't affect the flavor of the wine.
And the cork, I understand like 7% of wine production, the wines are corked.
Yes.
And that causes a problem with the wine. You don't get a corked wine with this.
No.
Wow.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, that looked really awesome.
So if you want to check out the North Fork, now you know what you're looking for.
You can head out there, or
right here, close to Great Neck, there's a new restaurant called Caterina Ristorante Italiano.
Sounds great.
And I went there for their ribbon cutting, shot some footage, and the food was great. The environment was great, and I highly recommend it. We have a video coming up all about that.
Yeah,
check it
let's
out.
Take a look.
It's my pleasure being here at the opening of this beautiful restaurant. Just look around, the interior is gorgeous, and we always welcome new restaurants to Great Neck, and I look forward to eating here many times. And it's, like I said, this ribbon cutting is just a terrific event and a great way to welcome a new restaurant into our community.
Well, thank you all very much for welcoming me and my family to Great Neck. Katerina is my fourth venture and hopefully my last, something I can pass down to my kids. Basically, Great Neck's 15 minutes away from where we live, which is Westbury. And it's always been my dream, more than anything else, to have my beautiful wife with me and my children and grandchildren on a daily basis. I can do that here. 27 years later, from the city, I can never do it there. So you're gonna have all my heart and soul into everything that we do. And from the early returns, I can see people are truly appreciative of a restaurant of our quality joining their neighborhoods. From here on end, hopefully we're gonna keep growing, and with everyone's help, we're gonna be here for a long, long time. Meanwhile, all I hope and look forward to doing is extending Katerina as your home away from home. Thank you so very much.
We wish you every success for many years to come. And we know that you're going to be a great restaurant.
So Memorial Day is coming up at the end of the month.
Yes, the end of May. And PATV has a series entitled Our Veteran Stories, which celebrates veterans. And it's been twice now Emmy Award nominated.
Right, and all month long we'll be showing clips here on LIE from this latest episode on Vietnam.
Yes, so let's take a look. This week we have a clip from Michael Malarkey.
My name is Michael J. Malarkey. I was drafted in 1966, January. So I guess in 1967 I ended up going to Vietnam. Going from civilian life to military life was actually good for me because I was working a job I really didn't like. So this was a new adventure for me. So I actually enjoyed it. And when I went to, when you go to basic training, you have to go for your uniforms. They give you all new uniforms and everything. So I remember what impressed me the most when I walked in to get my uniforms. It said, "You're about to become the best dressed soldier in the world." The place we used to hang out in Queens, it was about maybe 20, 25 of us. And I would say maybe a third or almost half of us got drafted. The job that I had to do when I was in Vietnam, I was in communications. So basically we were hooking up communication, we had portable truck units and stuff. We'd hook them up and then hook them up to the units, different units that were there. And then we had a major hookup sometimes in Saigon and stuff. We also would do radio, we could do communications to different, we had like microwave shots that they hooked up in Vong Tao Mountain. So that was that. But then eventually I ended up being in charge of a group of like 22 guys. But we were in like pretty good size forts, you know, bases. So, but I was there during the Tet Offense, and that's when it got a little scary because, well, they were hitting all around, but they blew up a partial ammo dump, which is about maybe 5 miles from where we were. And I saw this red ball. I came out like I just eaten, and I come out and it was like I was working a night shift. And I came out and I saw this red ball. I'm looking at this thing and it was getting bigger and bigger. It looked like an atom blast. So then I could see, I'm saying, I could see like the shock wave coming. So I freaking hit the deck, and the place where I was eating rattled all the walls and stuff. And then I ran down to where the barracks was, And some of the guys were down there throwing out at beds saying, what's going on? I go, well, I don't know what's going on, but you better get your stuff together. So that was one incident during Tet that was kind of scary. And then you see all the gunships and stuff flying. And that probably went on like for 2 days.
Mike, you shouldn't have got me flowers. That's so nice of you.
Actually, Rebecca, these are for my mom. As you know, May 8th is Mother's Day.
Awkward.
Yeah. So that's this weekend, guys. So depending on when you're watching this show, you either have to call your mom soon or you just missed it. So make sure you actually give her a call.
Call her a lot.
Yes.
Keep calling her over and over again.
In fact, why don't we just make this week Mother's Week? You can give her a call every day.
That's right. Let's make it every day. Mother's Week.
Do you know anywhere nice that you might be able to take your mom for like a stroll?
Well, the Nassau County Museum of Art is very beautiful, and I think she would like it a lot. Take a look at this video.
Happy Mother's Day from PATV! Woo!
So that's our show today. I want to remind everybody at home to use the hashtag #FurryFaces. Follow us all over social media. Use that hashtag and we'll put your pics on the air. And what did we see today? We had a lot of great stuff.
We had a great show. We saw the North Fork on Long Island with Dr. Harvey Passes.
Yeah, we learned all about upcoming events.
We had more kitchen tip.
Yeah, we had another kitchen tip. And we saw that awesome ribbon cutting ceremony for the new restaurant in Great Neck.
Speaking of ribbon.
Oh,
what is
this?
That? Why are you wearing that?
Yeah, I just didn't want to forget this week to introduce everybody to Grace Grella with our Vibe of the Week. We'll see you next week, everybody.
See you next week.
Thanks, Rebecca and Mike, for that great introduction. I am Grace Grella, here for you to give you those good vibes for the week of May 2nd. Yeah, the merry, merry month of May. This week is really going to be one of relaxation. Everyone's going to get that spring fever and want to take a little bit of time outside, and you really should. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the springtime, and get some pep back in your step. Energies right now in the galactic universe are vibing this week towards just relaxing, recharging, and really taking a stock of where you'd like to be going after the summer months, because the summertime is going to be relaxation and fun, but the fall of this year is going to be jam-packed with a lot of activities. So right now, take advantage of the low ebb, as they say, and just chillax, enjoy the week, and until the next show, stay in the good vibes.
What are you still doing here?
They're still here. You just can't get enough, huh? Well, I guess if we have time, do you want to stick around?
Want to see the news?
Stick around for the news? All right.